Ron Scott here. Once again, I'm down in the Big Easy for another culinary expedition. This time I'm kicking it old school by dining at 4 iconic restaurants that have been around since before I graduated from Tulane University 50 years ago. I will be enjoying dinner at Commander's Palace, GALATOIRES, Arnaud's, and Antoines, plus a lunch at TUJAGUES, the second oldest restaurant in New Orleans French Quarter. I will also sample the newly reopened Brennan's for brunch. I, along with my family, enjoyed a post-graduation brunch there in May of 1967. So let's get started on this foodie adventure. Located on Washington Avenue, just off St. Charles, in the beautiful Garden District, is the historic Commander's Palace, which has been in operation since before the turn of the century. I started with a bowl of the famous turtle soup, followed by garlic and basil marinated shrimp. My dining partner settled on the fried soft-shell crab, which turned out to be a disappointment due to a bit too much breading. The following evening, we headed over to GALATOIRES, which is located on Bourbon Street, an unlikely spot for such an elegant restaurant. I started with the bistro romaine salad, which featured blue cheese and spiced pecans, and my partner had the green salad with garlic. We followed that with a simple redfish fillet in Meunière sauce and crab meat au vin. Brunch the following day was at the newly reopened and remodeled Brennan's on Royal Street. Once again, it was turtle soup for me and a delicious gumbo for my partner. Keeping with tradition, I had the eggs Hussard, Brennan's twist on the classic Eggs Benedict, with a Creole spiced shrimp salad for the lady. Later that evening, it was Arnaud's for dinner, where a stop at the adjacent French 75 bar for a Sazerac is a must. Once seated in the elegant main dining room, I ordered up oysters Bienville, an Arnaud's original. I followed that with a rock Cornish game hen White Cloud. On my last day of the trip, I lunched at TUJAGUES Restaurant, the second oldest in the quarter. A bowl of gumbo and an oyster po' boy made for a fine meal in this quaint and elegant spot on Decatur Street, across from the French Market. Dinner that evening was at Antoines, arguably the oldest restaurant in the quarter, having been established in 1840. For starters, I chose a trifecta oyster sampler, featuring oysters Thermidor, Bienville, and Rockefeller. My main course was fried soft-shell crabs, a much better preparation than the aforementioned dish at Commander's Palace. And that brings this culinary adventure to a close. But no trip down to the Big Easy would be complete without a final stop at the chart room, where on a beautiful day like this one, the patrons line up their chairs along the curb. And Hotel Al lets you know, it's all good.